We spend a lot of time and energy in the quest for raising trophy class bass, and while catching a double-digit hog would be awesome, for me, getting to spend the day with my family in the pursuit is almost just as satisfying.
Hi, Garrett Lee here, fisheries biologist at Pond King. I spend a lot of my time here at Pond King helping customers to improve the quality of their fishing experiences down at their private pond. For some, that means growing trophy class fish, but a lot of our customers stock their ponds to ensure that their kids, grandkids, and friends can just have a good time fishing.
Fishing isn't the field of dreams. Just because you build it doesn't mean they'll come. You have to help novice fishermen have a good experience the first couple of times out, so they'll want to keep coming back. So let's talk about how to set up those first trips so your novice fisherman keeps wanting to come back. For starters, you're going to want to use equipment that fits their skill level. It may not be as attractive as the setups they use in the Bassmasters, but it will be much more enjoyable to the new angler. Next, you'll want to keep this same concept in mind when choosing the bait and tackle they'll be using. A simple worm, bobber, and hook can provide loads of action until their proficiency in casting improves, and you can move on to artificial baits. Once you've got the equipment picked out, the next thing you want to think about is where to go. I find the key with a novice is to focus on experiences with high involvement and high success rates. Private ponds can be an excellent option for fishing trips because the limited access usually means less fishing pressure and higher densities of targeted fish, which in turn leads to increased catch rates. Next, think about when you're going to be going fishing, and be sure to check the weather. Let's face it, while you may be willing to spend all day in the rain trying to catch your personal best, a new fisherman will be happier being comfortable and having fun. So, avoid rain, cold weather, and extreme heat, and unless you know you're working with a morning person, avoid getting up at dark 30 so you can be fishing at the crack of dawn. Instead, shoot for a mid-morning or evening outing when the fish are still likely to be biting, but the Texas summer heat is a little more tolerable. And remember, you don't need to spend all day searching for a trophy catch. A beginner will be pretty happy to catch anything that's willing to bite, so keep the experience short and enjoyable. Keep the first couple of outings under a few hours. A beginner won't have the stamina or the interest to power through an all-day fishing trip. If you don't have access to a private pond, another good option is to try a less conventional fishing technique, like setting jug lines. You can be pretty creative on what you use to create your jug line, and this technique has a high level of involvement when it comes to baiting and setting the jugs. Once they are all set, you can go back to camp and have lunch or even take a nap while you wait for the fish to bite. Here at Pond King, we have always said, the best memories are made down at the pond. So take someone fishing and make some memories of your own.
If you found this information helpful, be sure and use the button below to subscribe to our channel. If there are any other topics you'd like to learn about, please leave us a comment below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see y'all down at the pond.